Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a tag video for you today. It's the solo Mio tag. I was tagged by Angela to do this video, and I think it's really fun. It's just like an alone, what you do with your alone time, downtime that you have by yourself, or just things that pertain to just you and you yourself. So I do thank Angela for tagging me, and I will put her channel in the description box below. If you have not already checked out her channel or are a subscriber, you should definitely go take a look at everything that she does. She is one of my favorite channels to watch here on YouTube. Fairly recently, I would say maybe like in the past 6 months is when I started watching her, but I really enjoy her channel quite a bit. So there are 7 questions in the solo Mio tag, and we'll just get started. I didn't even really think about my answers ahead of time, so I might be kind of like, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the first one is, what is your favorite activity to do alone when you have a moment to yourself? I have a lot of alone time, I think, or the potential for a lot of alone time if I want it. So it's not like, I know some women have very busy lives with work and children and their husbands and everything, and they don't get a moment alone. And my life is not like that. I mean, I am busy and everything, and I have a husband, but we do get the downtime, and usually when we have downtime, we do things together. I really enjoy spending time with my husband. I am not one of those women that say, oh, I want a girls' night out, or I need me time, or anything like that. I never want to go out with just my girlfriends. I'd much rather go out with their husbands and my husband together as a group than just hang out with girls. I'm just not like that. I really enjoy being with my husband. I think he enjoys being with me. So I don't do a lot of activities on my own, but it's because it's my choice. So when it asks me what my favorite activity to do alone when I have a moment to myself, I guess it would be probably like watching YouTube videos. I do that when we don't have anything going on, or if I know he's going to be watching a movie, or he's wanting to watch one of his shows, or he's working out in the garage. I'll use that time to kind of binge on YouTube videos, so I can catch up on the people that I subscribe to. I enjoy that quite a bit. That's something that I can do alone. He has no interest whatsoever in watching beauty channels with me. So I would say that, or reading. I like to read too. So I would say either that, like watching YouTube or reading. Okay, number 2, talk about books you would recommend that you recently read or are currently reading. I haven't been reading as much lately as I'd like to. I got really busy, I would say, between like Thanksgiving and Christmas, or just overwhelmed with things, and I didn't spend as much time reading as I would like to. So one of the things I would like to do this winter is catch up on my books that I'm reading. I would very much like to read, well, it doesn't say what I want to read, it says what I would recommend. What I would recommend is, I really like the J.R. Ward Black Dagger Brotherhood books. Those are pretty good. If you're into kind of like an urban fantasy thing, they're quite steamy though. And I consider those books like my total guilty pleasure, because even though I really like the books, they're really, I just really thoroughly enjoy them. They're completely entertaining to me, but sometimes she doesn't use the best sentence structure or grammar or proper paragraphs or anything like that. And that kind of stuff usually drives me insane in a book, but because I like those books so much, I just overlook it. It doesn't bother me at all. So I really like those. I really like Stephen King. My favorite book by him recently, which I would say I have like 2 stages of Stephen King, like before his accident and after his accident. So I like almost all the books he had before his accident. And then after his accident, I find that they're hit or miss. But the one I've enjoyed the most since his accident would be Joyland. I think that is an excellent book, and it's not just for Stephen King fans. It's an excellent book for anybody. It's wonderful. It is a wonderfully written, wonderful book. So those 2 are really good. And then I would like to read the Outlander series by Diana. I don't know how you say her last name. Gabaldon. I don't know how you say it. I would like to read those. I'm interested in picking those up. I do not have any of them, but I would like to give those a shot. I think they seem like something I would really enjoy, and I have friends that have read them, and they say they're really good. But I got a whole bunch of books for Christmas. My husband got me like a whole bunch of books for Christmas, and so I'm just really I'm behind on some of my series, and I have the books. I just need to read them to catch up. So I want to do that this winter. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, number 3, your favorite treat to enjoy. Favorite treat. I like a lot of stuff. I don't know. Usually when I get stuff, it's stuff that my husband and I both like. I have a sweet tooth though, and he doesn't have one as much as me. So like we bought for Christmas some of those Lindor truffles, and we gave them away in gifts, and then we put some out for everybody to enjoy. And I've been liking those a lot. I like the peanut butter ones, and also the sea salt milk chocolate ones. I like those quite a bit. Those are yummy. Yeah, I like those. Anything chocolate or sweet caramel. Sea salted caramels are like probably one of my absolute favorite things. I love those. Okay, let's see. Favorite beauty products you reach for. It depends on the week. You know, I get interested in different things different weeks. I would say the past 2 weeks I've been really into lipstick, making sure I'm always wearing lipstick. It's just a thing that I've kind of been doing inside my head for like a weird reason. My friend, Dawn, she just passed away 2 days before Christmas. She had ovarian cancer, and that's really sad. I didn't know I was going to talk about that until I just started doing this. Anyways, she loved makeup just like I do, and that was one of our things that we had in common. And she would wear full on glam to all her chemo treatments, and we would talk about that. She would go to chemo with a smoky eye and a red lip and everything like that, and she just really, like, you know, she said, I don't want to be one of those sickly looking people getting their chemo, you know. It was really important to her. So she'd wear like glitter. She would wear like all kinds of like glitter eye, and I had bought her stuff like different glitters from like NYX, or you know, different makeup things from Avon and stuff, and sent them to her, and she just really was adamant about going to her chemo and her doctor's appointments with all her makeup on, and she started to take a turn for the worse in December. That probably like the beginning of the second week of December, it started to get really bad, and she was talking about how she was still putting her lipstick on, you know, all the time, and she had to go into the hospital, and she still took her lipstick and, you know, her favorite one, and had it on and everything. And she, like I said, she passed on 2 days before Thanksgiving, or 2 days before Christmas, I'm sorry. And so, I don't know, I've just been kind of like wearing my lipstick all the time, thinking of her, and putting my bright lips on and my favorite lips on, because just, it's kind of like my little silly way of honoring her, I guess. So anyways, long story short, the ones I've been reaching for this past week, there have been 2. One is my NARS Audacious in Claudia, which I filmed some videos yesterday, and I was wearing that. That's just a pink here. It's a really bright, cheerful pink. And the other one is a lip cream that a friend sent to me, a really good friend. She sent me this one. It's called Shock Pink, and the company is, I don't know, it's not, I don't think it's an American company. BOE, Bow Beauty. It's a matte lip cream, and it is the one I have on today. So I really like this. I wear it all the time. I texted her and told her how much I enjoy this one. It's just a really bright, fun pink. So that's what I've been really into lips lately. Okay, number 5. If you could do whatever you wanted for a day by yourself and money was no object, what would you do? There's a lot of things I would do if money was no object that I would do with my husband, because I have all kinds of things that we would love to do together. But I think if money was not an issue at all and I was going to be alone for the whole day, I would go shopping. And I would, because I love to shop. I like to shop for myself too. That's not, that obviously I love to shop for myself, but I just love to shop in general. I just enjoy shopping. It's like a sport. I love shopping. And so I would, if I had all the money and it didn't matter how much I spent, I would be buying stuff for everybody left and right. I would be buying for my husband and my sister and my cousins and my friends and you guys on YouTube. When I see a video and I know it's something that one of you guys would like, I would think in my head, oh, so-and-so would like this, and I'd buy that. I would shop and shop and shop and shop, and I would be fabulous. I would do the whole Julia Roberts thing with a big hat and big shopping bags with handles and walk down and just have so much fun, and it would be amazing. That's what I would do. I would go someplace like great to shop. I don't mean like Paris or any place like that. I would stick to here in the United States, but I would go to like Chicago or the Mall of America or someplace, where there's like a Galleria in Los Angeles, someplace where there's a lot of shopping, and I would do it to it. That's what I would do. Okay, number 6, favorite TV show to binge watch alone. Again, this goes back to the thing that I don't do a lot of, like, I don't watch a lot of TV alone. I'll tell you one show that I would watch alone when they had marathons of them on was What Not to Wear on TLC. I loved that show, and I know it's been, it's not on anymore. It's canceled or whatever, or it ended, I should say. I loved that show, and that was a show that, like, my husband had no interest in watching. So when I would watch it, they'd have, like, those marathons on in the afternoon where they'd run, like, 4 or 5 episodes back to back. I would watch those because I love makeover shows. So, like, What Not to Wear, or that one with Jeannie Mai that was on How Do I Look? I really liked that one a lot, too. I also really like those shows that are kind of funny, like Ancient Aliens or Monster Hunters or Ghost Adventures. Let's see, what else is there? Curse of Oak Island. What's America Unearthed? I love that one, America Unearthed. I absolutely love that. And I could watch those all day long. And it doesn't matter to me if I've seen them before or not. I could watch them over and over and I don't get bored. I don't understand exactly why, but I just love them. And you know what? This is kind of off track, but I just wanted to say this because I know, like, Angela tagged me and I know she was a big fan of the Ancient Aliens also. And, when I went on my vacation in September, one of the first place we stopped was, I wanted to see that Serpent Mound in Ohio that's always on those Ancient Aliens shows and like UFO files and all that kind of stuff. I really, really wanted to see it. So we went there. And if you're on my Facebook, you've probably seen pictures because I uploaded, pictures of it there. But that was just like the coolest moment for me because I gotten to see this thing that I've seen on TV on all these different unexplained mysteries and things like that, and we actually went there and I got to see it and walk around and bought a t-shirt, and it was really, really fun. So that's a little off topic, I know, but okay. Oh, I know. And another thing about binge watching TV shows too, sometimes I get like burnt out though. Like, I thought I was gonna really get into Sons of Anarchy and I really wanted that. So we bought that, the first couple seasons on DVD, and I binged watched those, and I got really cranky. I think because it was like not a happy show. It was like show where people were mean and there was a lot of drama and negativity and stuff, and it made me cranky. Like, I would be in a bad mood after watching it. I would be cranky and irritable and everything. So I have to be careful of what kind of shows I binge watch, because they have to be shows that aren't depressing or filled with like drama and, stuff like that will bring me down. If I binge watch, it needs to be something happy and uplifting, that makes me cheerful. Okay, and then number 7, what is your favorite movie to watch by yourself? I don't know. I have favorite movies, but they're not necessarily ones that I would only watch alone. I mean, I'm not like embarrassed to say they're my favorite movie or anything. Probably one of my favorite movies of all time is The Fog. The original Fog with Jamie Lee Curtis and Tom Atkins. I love that movie. That's an older one. Some people aren't into it, but I could sit down and watch that movie anytime, day or night, and not get bored with it. I like it a lot. As far as like chick flicks and that, I'm really not into anything like that where I'd curl up in a blanket and with a bag of truffles and a Pepsi, you know what I mean, and a box of Kleenex. It's just not my thing. I don't do that. I do like some girl movies, but I'm not like into them that much. So if I was gonna watch a movie alone that's like a favorite movie, it would be probably like The Fog or let me think what else, Halloween, something like that, you know, just that I've seen a billion times before, but I love and it never gets old. So, yeah, that's it. That's the questions. And, I hope my answers weren't too lame. If they were, sorry. But you guys can question or comment below, on what kind of stuff you like to do or do a video. I don't know who to tag because I've seen this one going around and I'm afraid everybody's probably already been tagged in it. So I don't know who I could tag. I'll look and see if there's a couple people that I haven't noticed doing it, and I'll put them in the description box below. So I can't think of anybody offhand, but I'll look on my feed and see, and then I'll come up with a couple people and I'll put it in the description box, definitely. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Thanks, Angela, for tagging me. It's always fun to get tagged in videos like this. I really enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.